ever seen. I mean, you truly just, once you experience it on your eyes, you're like, Dr. D, like, why can't we have this like for the entire body? Like,
Yes.
the results are dramatic. Basically, this is new to Beauty IQ. You've never seen this on here before. When you think about eyes being one of the hardest areas of your complexion to treat, for $39, I have a feeling that when you get this home, you're not gonna wanna say anything because you're thinking this could be a lot more than what you brought home tonight. BeautyIQ.com to place your order number. When you take a look at what's inside here, this cooling wand is incredible. Look at how buoyant and incredible this eye cream is. And yet, when you look in the mirror the next morning, I have to tell you, as somebody who's 31, I started using this, I think when I was 29. The difference that I saw the next morning, I just kept going like this because I could not believe the texture underneath my eyes had been so hydrated, but quite honestly, I got volume back from where it was severely lacking. How'd you create this, Dr. Denese?
Wow.
Big fan.
That is a beautiful description, and that's what this cream is all about. It's all about volume. It's extreme eye care. So if you're 20, it may not be the cream for you. But if you are getting closer to 30, this may just be your best friend. Very, very important cream because it really, truly is able to create volume for your skin. It talks to your skin. It is able to deliver one of the most precious lipids to your skin that the skin thrives on, lives on, and that is omega-3. When we are young, we have loads of omega-3 in the face, and the skin feels supple and lines are virtually non-existent. As we grow older, we lose this very precious lipid, omega-3. And all of a sudden the skin is lacking and is developing lines. You are beginning to see crow's feet in the corner. You are beginning to see cross-hatched lines under the eyes.
Those are the devil, by the way.
That's the devil, exactly. The cross-hatched line, the lines are running from one corner to the other longitudinally, and then on top of it you have them across as well. It is devastating once you see these cross-hatched lines. This is going to be your best friend because this is going to change the appearance of those lines. Even more interestingly, if you are beginning to see wrinkles on your upper eyelid, losing firmness on the upper eyelid, I have a study to show that 90% of the users, 90% of them says, yes, wrinkles above my upper eye, wrinkles of my upper eyelid are better. 90% of them. And 80% of them says that, yes, the skin appears to be firmer on my upper eyelid. That's hugely important. So the way we apply this, I always put it in the refrigerator. I just
and
love
that's
it.
key, right?
That's
with the
key,
cooling
really
wand.
is. With the cooling, especially the cooling wand, keep it in the refrigerator. And that beautiful model is going to show us how to apply it. Remember, this is 360, Jesus, 360 degrees, upper and lower, and much more than that. Okay, so here, maybe I'll do it for you, okay? If I may. Okay, so here it is. This is about as much as you put on. I don't know if my hands are...
There we go.
Here we go.
Is that per eye or between both eyes?
I would say per eye.
Okay.
You just let your intuition run with it. And then here you are.
I love how there's no tugging on the skin.
No tugging. That's the reason I'm giving you this eye wand, because I don't want any tugging on the skin. Very gently. Include the upper eyelid. Remember?
And Dr. Denese, talk about what a rarity this is that one product can treat the eye 360 degrees around. Because when you go shopping somewhere else, there's a lot of eye treatments and they're only for targeted areas. This includes all of your eye woes.
Well, the reason is that we are answering a universal need in the skin, and that is the lack of omega-3, the lack of lipids. As we grow older, we lose this very, very precious ingredient. And the skin needs it on the upper eyelid versus the under, everywhere. And it plumps hydration into your skin. It is a remarkably effective product in that, softening the appearance of cross-hatched lines under the eyes.
Dr. Denese, I have a question. People are talking about this in Facebook, and I always like to say if you're using it for another purpose, we've got the doctor in to dispel or encourage. Women are talking about that they're using it above and below their lips.
Oh, I love the idea.
So you can
love
do it?
the idea.
Yes!
I think it's a fantastic idea because it truly, truly works there too. any kind of dry lines that you see around the eyes or around the mouth, it is going to answer that, because we are pumping this precious omega-3 lipid into your skin that the skin desperately needs and really can use it. And
I
look
have
at
a
that.
funny story to tell you, and I shared it the other night
Yes.
on Beauty IQ. She who won't be named in my family, we were taking an Instagram photo and she was like, quick, everybody hold their eyes up. Because she was like, I don't have anything going on with my eyes. She's like, they just look so old. So everybody was like, oh, great. You know, and you kind of held your skin up and everybody looked fabulous and taut. But I go back to that because when you see the omega-3 jar, the difference in your eyes, I feel like you wake up and it's that sensation like you haven't put your contacts in, because when you see the ocular aura that changes over time with this, I honestly feel like when you look in the mirror, you don't believe it's your same set of two eyes that you went to bed with the night before. Leading up to that, two-part question. Can you be very generous with this and have like a very layered eye mask on going to bed? And for the average user, how long of a supply is this?
That's a brilliant idea. I love the fact that if you are generous with this product, and you can actually spill over. You don't have to stick with the eye area completely. You can spill over. Some of my girls in the office, they are very generous. They just put it all over the face. They love it. But yes, you can. And if you put an extra amount there and just let it sit, let it be, let it sit on your skin surface, it is going to act as a mask. And when you wipe it off, the results are astonishing. It's a different set of eyes. It's a different skin under the eyes, above the eyes, the corner of the eyes, because we are giving something back to your skin that is naturally there, and then it goes away and the skin is really, really suffering as a result. So my principle is that it's always best to give you something back that was naturally there in the past as a youngster, because that's what talks to the skin, that's what connects with the skin, and that's what gives you the really impressive results that people talk about here.
Well, let me remind you, $39 to bring home this omega-3 eye treatment with the cooling wand.
Good.
I mean, you just see the swirl that happens in here, and it's like a vortex of incredible texture and treatment that I cannot wait for you to try when you get it home. And in fact, if you head on over to Beauty IQ right now, you can not only place your order, but you can read reviews from beauty lovers just like yourself. And that's important because if you aren't able to join us on Facebook to ask questions, to answer questions like a lot of you are, this is that game changer that, going back to again with Dr. Denese holding a PhD in neuroscience, holding an MD from Cornell, this is the time that you trust her, because while everybody else would rather give you 4 to 5 products to treat the eye area, she is literally delivering results in one fell swoop. So your item number is right there. We also have a 1-800 number if you'd like to speak to somebody, because I know sometimes when we're talking about anti-aging, it's just good to talk with your girlfriends and be like, you won't believe what I ordered. So that is going to wrap up our third tutorial, the eye opening treatment. And believe me, that will happen when you experience it. But for our fourth tutorial, we're going to give you 3 steps to firm. And Dr. Denese, before I show you what you get in the world of anti-aging and really the world of your study, how hard is it to get products that firm as opposed to anything else?
Very hard. Truly, firmness, tightness is the key. Because if your skin is more firm, if your skin is more tight, everything follows by itself, automatically. Lines are better, wrinkles are better, pores are tighter. So tightening is really the key tenet in anti-aging skincare. And that's what you are getting in this kit as well. And that is my goal. That is the most difficult thing to achieve, and I'm mobilizing the right ingredients in the right percentages to be able to give that to you.
All right, perfect.
In skincare, everything